When hearing aids are no longer enough. Before we begin, I want to share something important. This video is intentionally delivered at a slower pace. I am currently speaking more clearly and slightly slower than usual so that viewers with hearing loss can follow comfortably. You will also notice bold closed captions on the screen. These captions are designed to make key terms and important points easier to read, especially for those who rely on visual support. If you prefer faster playback, you can adjust the speed in your video settings. But if you are hard of hearing, take your time. This space is created for you. Today, this video will teach you how to recognize when hearing aids are no longer enough, without reading too many print materials and without joining too many Facebook groups. Let's start with the basics. Hearing aids function like speakers. They make sound louder, but they still rely on your inner ear to convert sound into electrical signals that your brain can understand. If the inner ear structures are severely damaged, simply making sound louder will not make it clearer. In cases of severe to profound sensorineural hearing loss, the cochlear hair cells are significantly damaged. These tiny hair cells are responsible for converting acoustic energy into neural electrical signals transmitted through the auditory nerve. When these cells are no longer functional, amplification alone cannot restore clarity. Many patients invest heavily in powerful hearing aids, expecting improvement. However, without functional cochlear hair cells, they may spend years struggling, investing money, time, and emotional effort trying to adapt to amplified but distorted sound. Understanding these limitations allow patients to explore appropriate hearing technology earlier, preventing prolonged auditory deprivation and improve long-term hearing outcomes. Another important warning sign is this. If you can hear sound but cannot understand speech clearly, the problem is not volume. The problem is clarity. It is like increasing the brightness of a blurry photo. It becomes brighter but not clearer. Remember, speech discrimination depends on precise frequency resolution within the cochlea. When cochlear structures are damaged, frequency selectivity is reduced. This causes distorted neural signals to reach the auditory cortex, resulting in a poor speech understanding despite sufficient amplification. And because of this, patients often increase hearing aid power or change devices multiple times, investing more money and effort without real improvement. Meanwhile, the auditory brain continues receiving degraded signals, reducing neuroplastic adaptation over time. Identifying this problem early allows patients to transition to appropriate intervention that directly stimulates the auditory nerve. In this scenario, this is where cochlear implants work differently. Instead of making sound louder, a cochlear implant directly stimulates the hearing nerve. It is similar to how a pacemaker directly stimulates the heart when natural electrical signals are insufficient. Cochlear implants convert sound into electrical impulses and delivered directly to the auditory nerve through an electrode array placed inside the cochlea, bypassing the damaged hair cells. This restores access to sound information at the neural level. Because cochlear implantation is both a financial and emotional investment, early identification is crucial. Acting at the right time helps patients maximize brain adaptation, reduce rehabilitation time, and improve overall hearing performance. With proper intervention, patients regain access to clearer sound, better speech understanding, and more confident communication. To simplify today's topic, a hearing aid is like increasing speaker volume, while a cochlear implant is like replacing a damaged microphone with a direct electrical connection. The cochlear implant restores access to sound signals at the neural level. In many ASEAN countries, patients delay cochlear implantation because they try hearing aids first for many years. Unfortunately, this delay can reduce brain adaptation efficiency because the auditory cortex receives limited stimulation over time. Early identification of these challenges significantly improves hearing rehabilitation outcomes. So remember, if this information helped you, please join the Medell HearLIFE Village group so you will be able to connect with others, learn from shared experiences, and start your journey towards better hearing. You may also visit www.hearlife.com.sg and follow this page for more information about hearing loss.